a commuter bike, then a gravel bike, then a mountain bike. Those are the bikes you should buy in that order if you're starting off cycling and eventually want to be able to do all disciplines of cycling. ¿Qué lo que mi gente? My name is Kevin, and today I wanted to start a conversation around number of bikes. But before we do, I want to acknowledge the fact that this is a very privileged and blessed conversation to be having, because we're not only talking about getting a bike, we're talking about multiple bikes. And I feel really blessed to be in the position I'm in, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's a lot of bikes, but I only had 3 for a very long time, and I did everything that I needed to. So let me walk you through the bikes that I have and in what order I purchased them and why I think those are perfect for you. But obviously, it really depends on what kind of cyclist you are, what kind of cyclist you want to become. I just hate when people ask questions like this and they answer with "it depends." Of course it depends. Everything depends on the situation that you're in, but I'm trying to give you a solid answer so you know my opinion, and then we can continue the conversation in the comments down below. I forgot about this one. 8. Thanks, Vic. The first bike I think everyone should get if they're getting into cycling and don't have a specific discipline in mind is something like this. This is the Raleigh Redux one, and I think it's the perfect bike to just get you started to do anything that you want to do. You've got thicker tires and disc brakes that can handle a lot of off-road stuff, but also give you some good efficiency on the road and stop you when you need to stop. Then you've got a 1x up front, which just means less shifting, less things to go wrong. You've got the ability to add fenders and racks to it so that when it becomes your perfect commuter bike down the road, you can do it just like me and rig it up. But the main thing is, I think people get bikes and don't ride them often. If you start riding and commuting everywhere, that is the perfect way to increase your fitness, to get you enjoying cycling more, to get you to explore your surrounding area, and to really start that ball rolling on your cycling journey. And then you can upgrade to something like a gravel bike. Now, why go to a gravel bike instead of a road bike, which you see so many people having, is because this can do road and off-road. Plus, the geometry of this gives you a little more upright, which is more comfortable. So when you're riding on long rides or getting into starting on long rides, something like this will allow you to be more comfortable on them, but then also join your friends who want to do off-road things. Or if you want to be a bit of a hooligan around town, like ride through some grass or jump off some stuff, this bike can handle it. Plus, right now it has some knobbier tires on it to be good off-road, but what you can do is buy a separate wheel set. Something like this. I bought a whole other wheel set from my friend for like $20. Now that's pretty cheap. He gave me a great deal. But if you buy a separate wheel set, you can then put something like this that's slick on it, swap these out, and then you have a road bike. So you get 2 bikes for the price of 1 plus a wheel set. Then once you start cycling enough and meeting enough other friends who like to ride bikes, you're inevitably going to hear about mountain biking. This is going to open up a whole new world of cycling for you, a whole new community of other cyclists, and work your body out in a different way than riding on road or gravel. So at this point, you've got a killer commuter that you can do all your errands around town. You're increasing your fitness by riding to work every day and going to see friends. Then you've got a gravel bike that you can put road tires on to do road rides or gravel rides, and then a mountain bike to go anywhere you want to go mountain biking and explore all sides of cycling. Obviously, the best bike to do anything is the one that you have right now. You could go bike packing with a road bike. You could go on mountain bike trails with a gravel bike, or if all you have is a mountain bike, you can just commute to and from work on that and put stuff in a backpack. So don't be convinced that you have to buy multiple bikes. This is just the progression that I took in my cycling journey and some of the learnings that I had along the way, so I hope it helps you and encourages you to get outside and ride your bike regardless of what bike you have. Also, if you know what type of discipline you want to do in cycling, like if all your friends ride mountain bikes and you know that that's gonna be the main thing that you do and love, you don't gotta get a gravel bike and a commuter bike. Just start off with a mountain bike. Heck, you could even get multiple types of mountain bikes for all those different like sub niches within mountain biking. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't, because we're gonna take all of these bikes on awesome adventures this year. Y hasta la próxima, mi gente. Nos vemos. Yeah. Think so? Okay. Thanks, honey.